Hi guys, it's Wombat and I'm currently doing a special transport haul of the 85-ton hard truck chassis from Pendleton to Burns, and getting out of Pendleton is probably the most difficult start to a special transport there is on American Truck Simulator, but it's a lot of fun, so I'm doing it again. But I'm not here to talk about my special transport haul, of course. I'm here to talk about the map combo for ATS 135. And this map combo do work on DirectX 11, which probably means that it works just beautifully on DX9 as well. So that is exciting. What is not exciting are the maps that are working. Or perhaps I should say the maps that are not working. Maybe that is the thing we should go through first. Project Northwest is compatible with 135 and US Expansion 2.6, but it is not compatible with Coast to Coast, so I'm not using Project Northwest. There is also, from the video last night, the road I took, there is a unhide rough roads version 1.1 that unhides that hidden road. That doesn't work because it's not compatible with Canadream. Then we have Radiator Springs that is supposed to be working on DirectX 11, but I wasn't able to get it to work, so I haven't included that. Pass mod has not been updated for 135 yet, and that's probably a good thing anyway, because it's not compatible with Viva Mexico. Project Going North has not been updated for 135 yet. Nevada Rework project has not been updated for 135 yet. And finally Tonopah Rebuild has not been updated for 135 yet. And that is the non-fictional maps, with the exception of Radiator Springs, of course. Then we have the ATMX map, which I'm waiting for an update to. Once I have that, I will add that one as well, but it's not here right now. What we do have instead is Mexico Extremo, Mexssimap, Viva Mexico, Canadream, Coast to Coast, and US Expansion. However, the combo requires Washington DLC, and there's a couple of reasons for that. One, the version of Coast to Coast that I'm using requires Washington DLC, and the version of Canadream I use is updated specifically for Washington as well. So all map DLCs are required for these maps to work. And to top it off, the version of Mexico Extremo, Mexssimap, Viva Mexico, and the Mega resources I'm using will be released on Wednesday this week. So this is recorded Monday evening. You'll have to wait, unless you are a paying member for Mexico Extremo, you will have to wait a couple of days, 1 day, 1.5 days, to get your hands on the same versions of the maps that I am using, because Mexico Extremo 2.1.9, which I'm using, as well as Viva Mexico 2.5.2 aren't publicly released yet. Unless you are a paying member, you can't get your hands on them until Wednesday, that is. So a lot of things to consider, but at least the combo is here now, because I released a video yesterday that says, sorry, can't have a combo yet because we don't have the maps that we need. And what always happens when I do that is that, boom, the maps becomes available. And that is the fact with both Canadream and Coast to Coast, as well as US Expansion. None of them were available when I did my video yesterday. I did it very early Central European time, and Central European time in the afternoon the maps was released. And actually for the Mexico Extremo and Viva Mexico map, the update for paying members was released this morning. Central European time. So it's pretty fresh out of the oven, all of this. And with that said, let's just dive into what the map looks like before we move on to how you set the maps up. So what we have here is all the base map and the DLCs, including Washington. Washington is a requirement for this part here, which is the Canadream map, and it is also a requirement for this version of Coast to Coast that I'm using. We also have, of course, the newly updated, or very soon to be updated, Viva Mexico Extremo and Mexssimap. And as you can see on this updated version, we do not have any broken roads around El Centro and Yuma. They are all working again, which is great. And then finally, as the only additional map to the base mod, so to speak, is US Expansion. And US Expansion is found here, it's found here, there's US Expansion, and there's a lot more of US Expansion all over the place, really. So that's the current map we have on the big map setup. Of course, there's a ton of other maps as well, but I've already discussed them, so I'm not going to say anything more about them. This is what the setup looks like. So the map mods we do have is Viva Mexico 2.5.2, Mexico Extremo 2.1.9, Mexssimap 1.2. This one will probably be version 1.3 by the time you are able to download these files, unless you are a paying member of the Viva Mexico Extremo map. Finally, we have Mega Resources 2.1.2, and this will probably be 2.1.3 by the time you get your hands on it as a free version user, so to speak. But if you do have any problems loading Mega Resources, use my additional fix as well. This one is made for 2.1.2, but it should work beautifully with 2.1.1 and 2.1.3 as well when that is released. I know what the problem was with this one, so it will probably fix any problems on 2.1.3 as well, if there are any. On top of that, we have the newly released Coast to Coast version 2.8, followed by Canadream 2.8.10, and finally, on top of everything else, US Expansion version 2.6, the Coast to Coast compatible version. And there you have it. And that's it. It's not the most challenging combo I've ever made, and it's not the largest combo I've ever made, but it is at least a beginning, just like with ATS 135 and the combo we have there. Speaking of, I should probably mention for those who are interested that for 135, ATS 135, the version I was using yesterday on my map combo of Romania Extended is now released for free. So the version I was using there, version 2.1, is now available for no charge whatsoever. Head over to rowextended.ro and download it immediately. And with that said, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and until next time, take care everyone. Bye bye.